boy.
Now, can you start from the other side of the corral, make him stand there, and then run towards him? How are we doing with that?
Pretty good. I wonder how he'll be today, though.
Yeah, that's why we do this stuff. That's exactly right.
Good boy.
Very good. Very nice. Did that once. Do the other side.
We'll lift these up, and we'll do the other side. Good boy.
Good job. Yes, you are doing everything. You're doing just what I would do. And, of course, we all know that what I do is perfect every time, right?
Of course.
Please say yes. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, that's kind of sarcastic now.
I don't know what sarcasm is.
Yeah, there it is again. Very good. Now, you might not have noticed, but you turned him to go the other direction. He kind of cheated you there. Did you notice that?
I did notice that.
He did come right straight across the corral instead of when you turned him following the rail out around.
Try it again.
So he when he does that, what he's doing is he's asserting himself. He's pushing you. Because remember, there's four things a horse will do to be aggressive. And push is the first one, and we don't even realize it, and that's what he just did. He just pushed on you. So really be mindful of what he's doing and whether or not he's following your commands as you requested him to or commanded him to, really. And we're asking, but we're expecting great things.
I have a question about what he just did. So I said ho, and he walked a few extra steps.
Yep.
Then he backed himself up. I didn't ask him to back up. But he backed back up to where he was when I gave him a verbal cue.
You know, I think what he did is he corrected himself. He thought, "Oops, I shouldn't have done that," and then just backed up. If that's what he did, and I think that's probably what he did, then that's really good. Ultimately, he's like, I don't think so, but then he caught himself, right?
Yeah. Good boy.
Because he's smart. He knows what he's supposed to do. There's no question.
Good boy. You're smart. You're a smart horse. It's like a never-ending shedding machine.
Oh, I know it. Yep. Very good. Good job. There you go. Good job of correcting him. And it's just a step, but a step is important.
Good boy.
Very good. He's got pressure from you running at him, and he's got pressure from the dog on the outside, yet he stood there. Very good. You notice he picked his head up and he kind of turned away. I don't mind that. His feet did not move. That was good.
Good boy. He sure flings his feet up. I don't feel like he's trying to kick me, but...
He's not. He's anticipating, and I notice he's picking those feet up really fast, and that's what you want. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing worse than trying to put both hands around a pastern and try to drag a foot up. I've seen people try to do that, and it's like, that is not what you need to do. Have them expect to bring that foot up for you because they know that that's what they need to do. That's good training.
Good boy.
Very good. Very good. Yes. Look at him disengage that hind end while he's engaging that front end at the same time. Very good. There you go. Good disengagement of the hind. So you're pushing that body around.
He's all following me this direction. It's really hard for him to take steps forward. I can turn him away from me and towards me when I'm on his offside, but this is really one of the first times that he's gone forward.
Okay, so that's just something to work on a little bit, right? That's good, and recognizing that and going. And this is what separates, okay trainers from really good trainers. When you see that you've got a slight problem there, even though it's acceptable to most, it's not acceptable to you. Make sure that he is balanced on both sides and that he is working equally with the same responsiveness. And when he does that, then you are a great trainer because you're recognizing those small things and making him work to it. Now, did he just kind of push his butt towards you as a kind of a no?
No. So, come here, bud. When I was on his near side, and he'll stay on his haunches and turn away from me. He stays at my shoulder.
Yeah.
But when I'm on his off side, and I ask for that same thing, he walks ahead of me. That was, okay. Let's see here, he's ahead of me. And then all of a sudden he's disengaged.
Yeah, okay. What part of that is you need to be just ahead of his shoulder ever so much more. Maybe a half a body width, and you're gonna have to work faster. There you go. That's better. That's better.
Good. So I just need to walk back.
Yeah, you notice how that was a little bit better. He's more light, more sensitive on that side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know that you're going to have to adjust yourself to meet that. There you go. There you go. And he'll start to respond. Good job. That's better. Now, as you do that, okay, I'm watching your body posture, and remember we talked about the energy level in our bodies and how we affect things?
Yeah.
I think what I see you doing is I see you picking your body up a little bit more. Your shoulders have come up, they come back a little, and so he's coming up because you're anticipating that, hey, I might be in a race here. So just calm yourself down, make your feet feel really heavy. Just imagine him having a bricks on the end of them, and that you have to work a little bit faster with more effort. Look at him. Yeah, he's not real. If you look at his body language on his face, now just slow it down. There you go. Now work towards his front. Step one more step in front of him, and then over. There you go. Now push slowly. There. Turn your body towards him a little. Okay. Yeah, you're right at that point where you need to. There you go. A little bit more. You feel what I mean there? Now your body's a lot more relaxed.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Very good.
To breathe again.
Yes, yes. It's so important to breathe. Now, notice what you're doing instinctively to stop him is you're slowing down and stopping, right? And when you stop, he stops.
Yeah.
Right? Uh-huh. Remember the cattle? Remember you were with us at the cattle clinic last summer. Remember how when you have something move away from you, instead of chasing it to get around you, if you stop, it will stop.
Yeah.
And it's the same concept here. When you stop, you are ultimately in control here. When you stop, this horse will stop, and it will stop because you stop. So now you're starting to take command of the situation. Yeah, he's still trying to stay with you a little bit. Pardon me. But if you can, if you can just slowly, when you go and it starts to get away, you stop like you've been doing, take one step and stop. Because we know he can do that. One step, stop. One step and stop. Now you're gonna turn your chest towards his body a little bit more. Turn to the left just ever so much. Square your body to him. There you go. There, that's better. Now one step and stop. Now look how you slowed it down.
Except he stepped in front of me.
He is. And you're going to be sloppy about this, but you're getting him to move. There you go. Now take two steps when he does it right. Keep ahead of him. Now stop. Okay, there he stepped. Yeah, he's getting out of the way of you, but you're stopping, so he's not leaving you. He's coming back to you again. See? So we've got this really sloppy turn, but you're still in control. What you may need to do now, as he stops and comes back there, right back, just take a step to the right, sideways. There you go. That's better. Now, right. Now go to step to the right one. There. Yes. Reposition. Stop. Step to the right. One step. There you go. There. Okay, there. Now, do you see how he stopped? That's what you want. Stop. Right there. There. And look where your body position is. Now you don't have to step over in front of it.
Okay.
Can you feel the difference there?
Yeah, I still feel a little rusty, but I think we just need to work on it. And then.
Yeah. No, you're not in control. Believe me. And I know you don't feel you're in control, but your body language is much softer. I see it in the way you move your back, your hips. I see your shoulders. You are much more relaxed, and you're anticipating what you want him to do now. You're saying to yourself, or your body's saying, okay, this is what I want, and you're seeing what has to happen, and it's following through. Yes, it's sloppy, but that's what you've got in contrast to what you had where you're going to have to chase him around a little bit.
Okay.
It's sloppy, and I keep saying that, but it will be until you kind of drive this repetitiveness where he is doing what he's supposed to do, and you can't do too much of what you were just doing. Just praise him for that, work on it. So work on. There's a little snag right there. See, and this is what we pick up by going ahead and going all the way through these exercises and seeing what he's doing right, what he's doing well, what he's not, then start to work on it.
Okay. If I ever don't want to reach out, physically stop him, like touch his chest or something, but he's so odd because as soon as I touch him, he completely doles out.
Right.
When I use my energy and voice, he's responsive.
Yes, that's right. And when you're out of control, the best way to get control is to like wrap your arms around their neck and dig your heels in and stop them, right? But physically, you can't do that, and you're not strong enough. I'm not strong enough to do that to him. But when you are doing that, the control you have is ultimately much less because it takes so much more energy and positioning and things being exactly right to get him to respond to you and essentially stop than it does to work on that mental part. So use that energy in your body and drop it down. Make your feet feel heavy when he's up a little bit like that to calm him down so he's not wanting to try to peel away from you, because there's a little bit of anxiety there for him or comfort for whatever reason that's in his walnut-shaped brain and size brain that which is, by the way, twice the size of mine, so it's okay. I'm not dissing him here. But if you do that and you keep on that emotional state of responsiveness to you, then that's where you're going to be better off and have that ultimately more control. Because what is less?
More.
Yes, less is more. Absolutely. Can you, with your rope, let's try something just a little bit different. We're trying to keep this fresh, and I know that I'm whipping this on you a little at a time, and we do for the folks that are watching, we do not rehearse this stuff ahead of time. This is real time learning, training, and teaching all at once. There's we got a 3, 4-way, 5-way combination here because I'm wanting the horse to do things, and you're an instrument through that. You're learning, I'm teaching, and I'm learning things about how to teach him. And that's really what training is. You never train the same horse or different horses the same way if you're responsive to them. So being able to be responsive and reflexive is really what we're looking at. So Celia says hi, and I wonder if she's got I wonder if she has all of the sound and everything. So she's saying hi to everybody. She just joined us. Anyway, your rope that you're using to swing on his body, why don't you grab that thing and bring it back over to him? And I know you've got a Hondo in the end of that thing so that you can put a loop around something.
Yeah, I guess that's what you'd call it.
Okay, there was more sarcasm there.
This is the rope that I use when we play Cowboy Jack.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's reasonably soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we're looking for. Okay. Mine is just some of that Manila type heavy 1/2-inch rope it's actually a rope that I could take off of a pack saddle and put on. So what I want to do is just put his front foot in that loop and tie it around his pastern. And make sure your the rest of your loop is all taken off or all straightened out first on the ground. It looks like okay. Yeah, I thought it was loose, but There we go. Because again, you don't want to get this wrapped around a leg or anything like that. There you go. Put it on. And he knows something else different, doesn't he?
Yeah, he definitely knows something there.
Yep. Good job. There we go. And just tighten it around. Good. Now just keep that in your hands and step out a few feet. There you go. And just coil up the running end of that rope. What you've got there, and this is actually a good way to remember this. There, just let him go with it. Let him go. That's fine. There you go. What you've got there is the end of the rope that is tied to him is called the standing end, and we really want the horse to stand. So anytime you're working with that end of the rope, that's called the standing end. The end that you got in your hand that is not being used is between your hand and the end of the rope is the running end, where you can run that thing around things, through things, and make ties up, etc. So standing end, running end. Now, the only reason I did this is a little bit something different. So let's get him to move. Just walk around a little bit. And you can walk up to him and lead him with it. Or, there you go. Or just get him to move with it and feel comfortable with it. There you go. All right. He's being nice and comfortable. Looks like you got some water in the corral there.
Good boy. There's a little sinkhole over there.
Okay. So, as you're doing that, get a little closer to him. Yeah, he feels that. He knows that's there. He's always watching it. So just kind of get up closer and then just act like that's a lead rope and walk in front of him and then get him to come with you around the corral. There you go. That's the kind of stuff that's going to happen. That's okay. Now, he's kind of just moving off, right? I mean, you're not asking him to go that direction.
Yeah, no,
he's just trying to get away from it for those moments. So work on this. There you go.
Good boy.
There. Now go ahead and walk in front of him, Karen, and just walk away with him and see if he'll come with you with it. There you go. Yeah. Ooh, he wants to so bad. And he might start to move with that left foot forward first. Yeah, he will. There you go.
Boy.
So at least he's coming. That's the start. So work on that a little bit, and not only on the fronts, but work that on the hinds this week.
Okay.
And
I want to be able to lead him.
Yes, and you also want to be able to when he's moving away. There's a multitude of things, or you want to be able to control him with this foot. And ultimately, at the end of the lesson is when you put a rope on his foot, or he feels that tighten up, he stops and stands. And this is just the initial. There we go. This is the initial portion of this, getting him to feel comfortable with it on his feet. If you were to go in the mountains on a trip and you needed to hobble a horse, we know he's going to be able to do that. And you can also pick it with him. Now go ahead and just step in front of him a little bit. Kind of go around the opposite side once. And see if you can lead him from the other side. And just keep walking right on around. And having come with you. There you go.
Good boy.
And go to the center of the corral if you haven't already done so. There you go. Just keep coming. Have him come with you. There you go. Look at him pick that foot up. He's given to the pressure. Very good. Very good. Yes. Keep it up.
Good boy.
And look, he's using that saddle as an excuse to try to tune you out and try to do something else. Very good.
Good boy.
There you go. There you go. You're making headway. It takes very little with all of the work that you've done already. Again, this is what we're looking for. Now, as you come around again, see if you can't get him to turn the opposite direction and still follow you. Very good. You're tugging on that rope, and he's coming with you. He understands. Very good. Now keep coming. Now stay ahead of him. Ask him to come. There you go. Now straight away. Just go right straight around. There you go. You're leading him. Very good.
Boy.
Very, very good. Okay, he stopped for whatever reason. Oh, he just wants to smell that rope. That's okay. let him. He's still a little bit unsure of it, so take that opportunity. There, look at those ears go back. It's like, oh, okay, no big deal. And now start to walk off. Yes, perfect. Perfect.
Come on, bud.
There you go. And it's very difficult, remember, to get him to move straight away like this, away without turning. There you go. Now use that to your advantage and pull away. Now go to the right. Turn to the right. Turn to the right. There you go. Have him come with you. There. Yes.
Good.
Very good. Very good job, Taryn. Now, do you feel like he's leading with that foot because he's picking it up? Yeah, absolutely.
Boy. Good boy.
Good.
I see what you're saying. You're wanting him to cross over with that foot and lead.
A little bit. Yep. We don't want him to get tangled up, but we want him to at least turn into that pressure against that other leg. There you go. Yes.
Good boy.
Good job. All right. You've got this lesson down. Now, one of the things that we're going to do, we're also going to work on, is the opposite of this, and that is when he starts to move around and away from you a little bit, then we want him to stop with pressure on that. And that's going to be a little bit more difficult because he's going to want to pull away from it. So you're going to want to hang on to it and tell him, whoa, and get him to stop. And that way, if he ever gets I had a potential client that was trying